What's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we are playing Boar Priest. I want to quickly apologize for no stream. I'm in the process of working on my entire computer setup, and yeah, there's a reason I'm only getting to record this at 2 in the morning. It's because I quite literally worked on my computer setup for like over 9 hours today. I'm currently setting up a second computer that I'm using for various different media related things. So yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that, but honestly, half my shit is misplaced right now. There are 3 mice in front of me and 2 keyboards. But anyways, whatever. Let's actually talk about the deck we're going to play today. So today we're going to be playing Boar Priest. Why I just honestly wanted to play it. I brought a couple of modifications to the list I was running beforehand. I added Embalming Rituals because they're actually cracked on the Boar. Right, obviously you want as many of them to die as possible. And then I cut the 4 mana that thing that summons 2 copies. Just because I think it's a little bit too slow. And I put in some Novice Engineers, and I also added 1 Dirty Rat just to try and slow down the quest decks. If you pull their quest, typically they'll be significantly slower, so you'll have a little bit more time to catch up with your boars, you know, finish playing your boards, gain your 40 health off Awaken, and then make that so they have no more mana. Yeah, that's also how the deck wins. You just kind of make it so they have no more mana, and then you just win the game. Anyways, though, with that being said, I hope you all have a drink, and let's hop right into the first game. Or I guess, yeah, there's not much else to say, so I'll see y'all there. All right. So our first matchup is against a Warlock. My guess is, again, it's most likely Quest. Let's hard mull here. Well, that is the card I was hard mulling for, but we're looking mostly for like an Elwynn Boar or a Northshire Cleric would also be pretty nice. Just basically anything that could draw cards in the early game will help out significantly. I hope. Actually, I need to. Sorry. I have to go back to my other monitor to make sure I didn't just cancel any of the things I was downloading. Basically, I had an old computer. The computer actually started this channel on. And I finally fixed it up because, for those who don't know, it stopped working really. So I had to stop recording videos for like 9 months. Basically, like the computer would just. Put it this way, it took 4 hours of fixing it for it to actually work today. So, yeah, that was modifying components inside the computer and things like that. But, anyways, you guys don't really want to hear about that, I assume. You didn't play Quest, which I don't really trust, but okay. Well, I mean, we're slowly drawing all the minions in our deck. Our odds of drawing Boar off this is fairly high. There's, what, 3 minions left? Or 5 minions left? It's a 2 and 5. Pretty good odds. 40%. That's fine. Yeah, this heal. I want to kill that though. Depending on what he does, changes my play, I believe. This Dirty Rat No is really fucking bad now. But hey. We might be able to win from here. I just noticed that it's even lock. Well, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. But yeah. So I'm currently in the process of downloading different files on that computer just for basically I want to make myself a server for my house that I can just have all my TV shows and whatnot that I have downloaded on. Make life way more convenient. But again, you guys don't really care about that one. For now, let's just go face. I always thought the boards were 2-1s. I'm just now realizing that they're only 1-1s. Sorry. I'm taking off my sweatshirt because my office is getting really fucking hot. Again, nothing is where it should be. There is 10 times more shit on my desk, and it's very disorienting doing something that you're used to doing in one way, and now all of a sudden, like, I had to find my mic before recording. But yeah. Anyways, it's been a while since I've seen an event log. I did hear that they got significantly better, even though they lost a main finisher in what is his name? Flesh Giant. Right now, Flesh Giant's up to 9 mana, so you can no longer play to that deck. Although I do have to be careful about that one card. That did not work how I thought it would work, if I'm being honest. I'm pretty sure I've lost this game, by the way. Oh, that's good. But, yeah, I have to be worried about the guy who gets Wind Fury now. And I'm expecting, what is that, 16, 24? I'd be at 2 life. Jesus Christ. I kind of threw, huh? I thought if it had double Reborn, it would just summon 2 minions. But turns out that's not how that works. You learn something new every day. To be fair, I don't think I can actually realistically win from this position. Feel like if I'm not dead to him now, I'm just gonna be dead to him next turn. Optimal draw here would actually possibly be Shard, because I don't actually have a real way to deal with the Mountain Giant besides punching it with a lot of things. So ideally Shard of the Naaru kills the 4/9, which would be really fucking good for me. Besides that, that's 3. Yeah, if I didn't fuck up, I actually completed quest here. To be fair, I didn't have enough mana to play it, but maybe if my opponent's AFK, I actually have a chance at winning. So, hey. Shard? That's not the card I wanted. I should have done that in the opposite order, huh? So next turn I could either go for wiping off all of his mana crystals, which I think is the play. Although I kind of die. Oh no, I have lethal. Weapon is 15 attack. Yeah, he's just dead here. Sick. Right, just so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this completes quest. Yeah, okay. Boom! Random 50 damage bursts out of nowhere. Oh, this is why I love playing this deck. It feels... so like it's so much fun to just play this deck. I find I love the fact that you just kind of get a 15 power weapon that just not only does it kill your opponent on attack, but you also wipe all their mana. I fucking love that fact. But anyways, let's skip the next one. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Okay, so once again I feel like we have to hard mull for Dirty Rat / Boar. Or both. Or neither. Unlucky. The one thing that kind of sucks is my original list was, instead of running the novices, I was running the 2/1 Death Rattle, draw a card. Or draw a Death Rattle minion. But I had a viewer actually on the video I uploaded of this deck bring up a pretty good point where playing that ruins the Twilight's Call. And thinking of the current meta we're in right now that is very aggressive, you kind of need to be as aggressive as possible. So Twilight's Call possibly whiffing 50% of the time, roughly, if both of them are played or one is played, is not good. Also, occasionally you'll draw both of those and then only one boar, and then you have really low odds of summoning a boar again, and then, you know, not great things. That's really unfortunate that he actually had bomb there. That was a really good top deck for him. It was actually an insane top deck for him. I don't think a single other card in his deck would have been quite as good. Twilight's Call is huge. So is Raised Dead, but Twilight's Call is just slightly better. Okay. So that's 4 total now. 5 with the Embalming Ritual. This can still be either version of that deck. Depends what 1-drop he plays here. Oh, he didn't play a 1-drop. Okay, so it's the aggro-ish version. Which, in my opinion, is just a little bit worse. Just a tiny bit worse, but hey. I mean, my opponent's doing a really good job at helping me with my job, which is just killing off my own guys. Right now, if both of these die, I am 1 Twilight's Call away from winning the game. Right? Yeah. I'd be 1 Twilight's Call away from winning the game, or a Raised Dead in this particular situation. So 4 cards in my deck win me the game. And then after that, it doesn't really matter. So, okay. Like a Raised Dead right now actually just wins me the game. So I can go trade or hit, Raised Dead, play this, and it just kills my opponent. Oh. Twilight's Call does it next turn. The other advantage with Raised Dead would have been I could play what's his face this turn. See, now I can't win anymore. Does he True Lothab? Interesting. He's basically just playing Zoo with Quest, because Quest is that insane. Honestly, this is how I thought Quest would have been played. I thought you would have just been playing a really aggressive deck, and then this way you could just super aggressively tap with it. That sucks. If this was my draw last turn, I was fine. Yeah, I was perfectly fine if it was the other way around, but hey. You know what? Actually, I'll talk about that in the next game. Alright. Anyways, let's just queue up the next one. Okay, so Shaman. So finally a matchup that's not just the best class in the game. But no, at the end of the last game, I was about to actually say something, but I thought it would just be better just to save it for this game. You know what would have been a really cool thing that I'm kind of sad they missed out on? A card that did something special if you traded it. You know, that instead of drawing a card, did it like a smaller version of the card's effect. Like, say if it was a board wipe, right? It's a card that was, you know, 5 mana, deal 5 or deal 3 to the board, right? I think there's one like that. Imagine if the trade, instead of being what it is. So here, by the way, you don't play the boar in case he has a piece of removal for it. This way I'm about to go boar Seance into Raised Dead. But yeah, no, imagine if, so then if you traded it for 1, it just dealt 1 damage to the board, right? I feel like an effect like that would be super, super interesting, and I would honestly love to see it. But I don't think it will sadly ever become a thing. Sadly. See, if I would have played this on turn 1, Or on turn 2, he would just rune daggered it, and I would have been, you know, sad. But hey. Right now... Oh, he's not even killing it. Interesting. Interesting pally. Embalming Ritual's pretty nice. That brings us one closer. Raise Dead completes it for us, theoretically. Okay. Yeah, so raise, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a fly on my monitor, and it's actually pissing me off. And note, you can't punch flies on your monitor, because then you punch through your monitor, and then you're very sad. Problem is, right now, I have to have him kill my boar. Which, I don't know about you, but I don't think is ever going to happen. Which means I most likely have to find a way to kill off my own boars, which is even harder than it sounds. I doubt he'll ever play a minion that I can just trade them into. Like, that doesn't have an attack. I might be fucked too, just because he doesn't have anything to trade into, which means I actually have to draw my board wipes. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. He's playing Quest Shaman without Quest. I don't know how I feel about that one, Chief. I feel like you might as well just play Quest Shaman. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I actually only need one race dead here now. Interesting. Oh, perfect. He killed off all my guys. I figured overdraft was coming there. Perfect. Okay, so he has to kill me this turn, which is definitely feasible for that deck. Or else I need a top deck second board wipe. Then I have a chance at winning. 6. Yeah, no, I'm just dead. He has to high roll. Or no, he has another piece of burn. Yeah, he drew both overdrafts. Oh well. Yeah, sometimes this deck is too slow. Especially into Spirit of the Frog. I had to draw, like, Shard there. If I had drawn Shard, I was able to silence the Spirit of the Frog, but it didn't really change much. His draw was really fucking good, though. Oh, well. Anyways, whatever. Next one. Okay. Well, that was very interesting. It was told me I was disconnected and then reconnected me into the game. Guess I keep that. Everything else I think I gets... That's good though. I think it's the other way. I think it's this. Keep this as there's so many good draws actually in my deck. It's kind of insane. Is my internet dying? Hold up. What the fuck? Sorry about that. There's performances. Is Ethernet here? Ethernet is there. Okay, interesting. Very interesting how my internet's acting. Oh, I'll figure that out after. That was a very, very weird, thing. 4. Perfect. Next turn, it's most likely Insight, Boar, Coin, Embalming. Try Crystals. That's good for me. He wasted 1 damage. I know 1 damage doesn't seem necessarily like, oh, it's insane for me, but it actually is. If you gotta play that now, I was in a much worse situation. This card I wanted. This coin, this. Okay. Depending, if he does this, breath here is actually ginormous. If he doesn't, I can poke breath. Right now, I'm just basically hoping he doesn't have a giant in hand, because I lose hard to giant. That is not something I really want to experience right now. Okay. Ugh. Okay. It looks like it's going face. Oh, breath is still really good here. Play this. No, I really don't want to play this. I should probably play this. No, I'm gonna go green. I need a complete quest. No, maybe not this turn, but next turn at the latest. I already take 7 damage here, which is really fucking bad, but hey. I feel like I can come back from that. I don't know if I can come back from... He has 3 mana to deal 8 damage to himself. Trade. Okay, so what I'm predicting is trade. Raise Dead. Then if he has like a... Yeah, just the Raise Dead is good enough to complete quest. Like, see, that's the problem, right? Raise Dead... Raising Dead a Crystallizer on 5, or on the last part of questline, just auto-completes it. So, like... It kind of makes it really dumb. I have to top deck a Dirty Rat here. Dirty Rat or Raise Dead? Raise doesn't even complete it. Raise Dead doesn't even complete it. Sadly dead here, right? I believe I'm sadly dead here. Has to be this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So unless... I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. There's no way I'm able to play this last one. And... Okay, maybe the right play would have actually been... Twilight's Call. I would have been at 1 left. To be fair, half the cards in his deck, yeah. Quite literally half his deck is 1-drops. He, again, only won this game because he drew Crystallizer, which is the best 1-drop in that deck. It's insane how much damage this is to yourself. It's actually insane. This card went from being a terrible card to the best card in the meta. I don't care what anyone says, this is actually the best card in the game. Right now. It's so broken. This card will always see play. It's just that good. As long as quest stays this way, this card is seeing play. Anyways, let's just skip the next one. And hopefully we'll stop hitting into fucking quest warlocks. Alright guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, so our first game not against a... Well, I guess not the first game. But I think this is our first game not against a combo deck. Which we typically lose to combo, but we might be able to go slightly wider than Pirate Warrior. It's one thing... Okay, this is actually the bad part. The part you don't hear people talk about being in Legend. You can predict every single deck your opponent is playing. I know for a fact this is never going to be a control deck. I know the fact that 90% of the time when I hit a Warlock, it's going to be a Quest Warlock. I know that Shaman will 100% be a spell damage based deck. And I know for a fact I won't hit any of the other classes. They're just not good. So there are... I guess that's the one advantage of playing Wild, is that there are guarantees. or being in Legends that there's guarantees. If you want to climb, in my opinion, it's much easier to climb in Legend than it is to climb outside of Legend. The sole fact that you're able to predict all your matchups. You can predict if you queue into a warrior, it's going to be Pirate Warrior. If you can predict half your matchups by saying you're queuing into Quest Warlock. You know? All these are things that you can realistically do in Legend, which are significantly harder to do over in just regular Standard. Or in regular ladder, right? Because people would play meme decks from D5 to D1. That's the best card he could have there. Actually, best card. There's no card I can draw realistically off this that I would want to hit. I need to hit a Boar. This is the first game where we don't have Boar in the early game, and we're kind of losing. But it's kind of insane how we've been so close to completing quest so many times. We've actually been Omega close so many times. We've just never been able to actually pull the trigger, except for once. Because we'd kind of just died. We just get out aggroed like this. I need, like... Realistically, I need 2 more turns. Right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm at 6 here. I don't think I get the 3 more turns I need. Maybe if I top deck exactly Spirit Lash. Also, that revolves my Raise Dead hitting perfect, right? Sadly, we are too close to dead. If that was Spirit Lash, I think there was a chance. But hey. Oh well. If you didn't have a weapon as well, I was able to just do breath, and I was still alive. But hey. Hey, look, my rank looks like I'm actually playing a fun deck and not one of the 3 top tier decks. Anyways, with that being said, let's just skip the next one. And hopefully we can get 1 more win. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Jesus fucking Christ. How the fuck are you this rank playing Quest Warlock? I'm just bitter about the fact that I've queued up, I don't know, 5 games now, and 3 of them have been Quest Warlock. No, this is game 6, and 3 of them have been Quest Warlock, and 1 of them has been even Warlock. Like, come on. Can people please get a variety? At least we have confirmation that nerfs are coming. If not just Warlock questline is banned. Hunter questline is banned. Warrior questline is banned. And then all of a sudden we go back to the exact same meta we were in pre-new set. Like, quite literally, I don't think if they do those 3 bans, that none of the new cards are going to see play except for possibly the 6th drop and make even lock a tier 2 deck. And I guess also some amount of, what the fuck are they called? Some amount of... I can't actually think of the name of the deck. What the fuck? Why the fuck can I not think of the name of the deck? Ignite Mages. So I still think that deck could be really good. I just think the meta is slightly too fast right now. Best draw possible for my opponent. Spirit Lash is not the worst card to draw. Not the best one either, though. This most likely gets traded. I don't think against that deck there's anything I realistically want to silence. I want to silence his quest. That's what I want to do. Sadly, I cannot do that. Okay, we need to top deck exactly Twilight's Call into Twilight's Call. That's what we need. Or Twilight's Call into Raise Dead, but some combination of those. Ah, yes, the very fair combination of Crystallizer into it doesn't matter what, he played a Crystallizer. He honestly just completes quest next turn because he played this card. To be fair, I can't kill it, which is pretty nice. It's a good one. Oh, I should have done the trade. Arguably. This saves me a little bit of health in the long run. Or yeah, okay, I'm fucked. Twilight's Call is only 2. Raise Dead is only 2. So I need a minimum of 2 more turns with perfect top decks. I just straight up don't think that's gonna happen. Another modification that they could do to Quest Warlock would be change it so if you have armor you don't complete quest, but that change doesn't really make sense in my opinion. No, right. Raise that is slightly better here. Oh, fuck me. I lose the game now. That's nice. Unfortunate. I hit the wrong minion. This is why Twilight's Call is slightly better. But, hey. It means that no longer Seance is OP. I do actually have to hit Twilight's Call here. Twilight's Call would be an insane draw, though. Twilight's Call win me the game, no? Just? It's fucking dope. I don't think I can lose if I top deck Twilight's Call. Maybe I can still lose. It's not Twilight's Call. Yeah, no. I should have picked Twilight's Call, I guess. Maybe he can't kill me here. Maybe he doesn't have 8 damage to himself. Or 6 damage for 5 mana. Maybe. Okay, never mind. Hey, play the Crystallizer, you RNG'd. Yeah. I missed on the Dirty Rat, and then didn't draw the Twilight's Call. If I would have drawn Twilight's Call, I was fine. Actually, no, I was still dead. Lol. That's kind of insane. Quest Warlock needs something changed about it. That deck is absolutely broken. It's ridiculous. Oh well. I mean, we're gonna see the changes in 5 days. Honestly, another thing, I don't really want to stream at the moment because the meta I find is very fucking boring, where it's just quite literally, hey, let's just play Warlock and then win every single game. So we're playing Warlock. And that's not really that fun. But, am I at the next, ooh, I think I can get another pack. So that means we're going to be able to open a pack. But first, destroy your opponent with Sword of 1,000 Truths. I thought I had this one already. Lol. Oh, I should have waited to get golden boars for my deck. Oh, I fucked up. Alright, let's do this. And real quick, don't mind me, I'm just going to pick up the 2 bundles. So, again, You guys don't actually understand how tilted I am. The fact that I actually missed hero portrait. I missed the sorry. I missed the one for the new demon hunter. And it actually tilts me so fucking much. It's the only hero portrait in the game I do not have. And it tilts me so fucking much. So now I'm buying both of these. And I want, again, please, Blizzard, you added a random card back. Can you please add a random portrait to the game? For both Battlegrounds and Standard and Wild, I guess. Or Constructed. Please? Like, you've made so many skins at this point that people most likely have multiples for one hero, and I would love to be able to switch between them randomly. But hey, we both know it's probably never gonna happen. Anyways, whatever. I guess I should turn this back on. But yeah, anyways, with all that being said, oh, I just realized I didn't even show the pack. No, it was trash. It was one rare, as you guys probably heard. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Rep the gang, follow me on Twitch for when I do start streaming again. Hopefully, there will be less Quest Warlocks on ladder. But hey, we both know that's not going to change until that card gets severely nerfed. To be fair, I also don't want to see it get severely nerfed. I want to see it get nerfed to the point where the quest is good, not broken. Like a tier 2 deck, not a tier auto win deck. But hey, anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one, alright guys? Peace.